actually here in South Africa. I'm in it's a town or a village, well, more like a town, seaside town, called Umhlanga, which is spelled UMHLANGA. So sort of, I mean, it's like Xochimilco in Mexico. Like, different pronunciation, not what you expect, is what it is. So I don't have my glasses here. So if you comment and I can't see it, I apologize now, but it is what it is. We're just going to roll with it. But I wanted to start off in this area. This is a really nice neighborhood. As you can see, there's some beautiful restaurants. We've got some foliage over top. And we are currently about 10 minutes. Hi, John. We are about 10 minutes drive north of Durban. So on the east coast of South Africa. So we're just going to go for a little wander here and I'll show you what it's like. So I wanted to talk about a few different things. The WISE card, which is the sort of international currency card. I'm going to say hands down amazing. Yes, it is hot. It is very hot. Temperature is about 30. Real feel 58, I'd say. Not really. There's a lovely breeze here, and I'm going to take you down towards the beach and show you what that looks like because it's lovely. But yeah, it's very humid. A lot of salt in the air, and it's lovely. John, you should definitely come down here and check it out. Everything is cheap as chips. I mean, you want a cider? 45. 6 degrees. Yeah, well, we're a little bit warmer than that here. Hi. And so cider is basically 40 Rand, which is about 3 Canadian dollars, 3 whole Canadian dollars. Stella, Canadian 385, at home, 9.75. So quite a lot cheaper. Glass of wine, 55, which is about $4, or a whole bottle, 155. Tell me now, would you go for a bottle for that price? I mean, how can you say no? Let's go down a little bit. But that's kind of a nice shady area. So talking about the WISE card. So WISE, this is something you can get online. I'll put a link in the description below for, I'll talk about food in a second. Put a link in the description below about the WISE card. I do have a referral code, whatever. But it is super handy. So I have not withdrawn cash at all since I've been here. Just use the card. And it's like a Visa, but you preload it with funds. So it's secure. You have a specific amount. So sometimes I'll load 100, sometimes I'll put 300, and then you just spend. So if you go to a little garage and you want to, I had a Coronetto ice cream cone, chocolate, of course, the other day for breakfast because I'm on vacation and I can. And it was, I think it was 30 Rand, which is about $1.70, $1.80. But I am saving myself also for a Magnum bar. That is the snack of champions, especially in this heat. But I've been using the WISE card to tap, or you can use it just like Apple Pay. So I'm still getting used to this, but I think you double tap on the side of your phone and then just boop, boop, and it charges. And you can immediately see the exchange rate, which is really, really good with the WISE card. And it's easy. And if somebody nicks your card, the worst they can do is take whatever you've loaded onto there. Howard, hey, how are you? Minus 12 at the moment, but that's an improvement over the weekend. 60 centimeters of snow. Okay, so that would be Okay, here's a stop sign. Stop sign right behind me. So that would be about to here, like almost a meter. So 2 and a bit feet of snow. I have arrived at a busy corner. I'm not sure what to do. They drive on the opposite side of the road here. I'm confused. I shall wait until there's no vehicles and take my chances. There's no vehicles. So thumbs up on the Wise card. That is definitely a win. Super easy to use. Slightly problematic if you are in a country where they don't use a lot of credit cards. Okay, we're going for it, folks. If you see the phone go flying, wish me luck. Call an ambulance. 𝖠斗𝖺𝗓𝖾. No, 𝖠斗𝖺𝗓𝖾. That's where I am, just in case. Yeah, see, and I just did that. I walked in front of that moped. It's so hard to get used to the driving on the opposite, the other side of the road. I know it's being ignorant on my part, but whatever. Yeah, it's a huge amount of snow. I've seen some photos and it's crazy, crazy. Reminds me of growing up in northern Alberta as a child, where there was just stacks and stacks of snow. Okay, so I want to turn around here in a second, and I'm going to show you the cargo ships. We're getting closer to the water. All right. So apparently, this Beverly Hills resort was one of the first ones built by 𝖳tu𝖾li𝖾. 𝖳tu𝖾li𝖾, you may recall, was the builder of the Atlantis Casino Hotel in the Bahamas and also Sun City. So if you were coming to South Africa, Johannesburg, and you think you might want to do a safari, hands out. And all of you who are coming on the cruise with us, if you're watching this, I'm telling you now, every relative here who we've spoken to is saying, do Sun City because it's just easy, it's cheap. It's a smaller game park, so you will actually see everything. It's not like Kruger, where, yes, it's a massive park, you can stay in different places, but the thing is, reality is, are you going to see the big five? Big five, we talked about this before, is the buffalo, the elephant, the hippo, rhino, I think. And I'm going to utterly fail on the rest of them. I don't know. Anyways, you can look it up, but you can see what the different things are that you can see. We are not going to be doing a game drive this trip. I don't think so, anyways. But we have, to answer your question, John, let me see what the other comments are. What's the food like? Yeah, we'll talk about that in a second. We have been to a few different pubs, and we have had a few braais. So if you come to South Africa and you say you'd like to have a barbecue, they will a bit bite your head off because it's not called a barbecue here. It's called a braai. And they basically have either wood charcoal or a hard charcoal, open flame barbecue, and all kinds of meat. It's really lovely. In the restaurants, we've had some excellent fish. There's some few different restaurants. There's a chain restaurant called Mozambique, which is actually spelled MOZAMBIK. Yes, all of you Canadians will give me a hard time for saying the, but you don't say ved when you're talking about the letter V. So I've just decided to rebel on that one. Z, not Zed. So there we go. Walking like a tourist, not paying attention. We'll see how far we can get down here. Other food. Oh, so I just had bunny chow, which is a traditional dish, and it's like a curry inside, meant to be inside of a loaf of bread, and it was spicy. It's interesting, totally different flavor, and quite a unique concept. I had a mini one, so it was inside of a bun, as opposed to a whole loaf of bread. Like I could not possibly eat that. Food is cheap as chips here. So I had fish and chips last night. It was king clip. So just sauteed in butter. And I want to say it was 145, which would be the equivalent of $11 Canadian, or about maybe 8 American. So you can't go wrong with that. And again, wine is cheapy cheap, cheapy cheap. Um, do I feel safe here? That's a good question. And so there was some debate at the table. So we came here this morning and we did a little wander down at the front. And then I said, okay, I've got to go and film. And they offered to come with. And I said, no, I'm feeling comfortable. I feel as comfortable here as if I was in Mexico. It's very touristy. There's lots of people around. I mean, this area is maybe a little bit more quiet. But I'm going to turn around and show Africa included. And yeah, so it's all good. Okay, so not sure how this is going, but what I might do is I might bail and just restart because it sounds like it's not happening. So if you want to see part 2 of this, just log on immediately afterwards and we'll see how we go. So thanks for tuning in so far, and we'll join you hopefully in a couple of minutes. Wish me luck.